Hello. We're back with episode 4. I'm John.
I'm Chris.
So, for those of you who don't know, there was a show that aired last night on ITV and ITVX in collaboration with M&S called Destination. And our very own Chris was starring in it. And we also have here with us from the show guest star David in person and T on Zoom.
Hi, John.
Welcome, everybody.
Hello, thank you.
Hello.
For having me.
Thank you so much for being here, guys. Like being a part of it. It's like really cool to be doing a podcast full stop, but also to have you guys as part of it and being able to discuss this amazing thing that we can now actually talk about.
I know. How long have you been sitting on this news forum waiting to tell people?
4 months.
I think it's closer to 5, isn't it?
Really?
Is it
'Cause it was-
really?
About
Yeah,
5 months? 5 months?
5 months. Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was April 20 something it finished. Like we finished filming.
Oh my goodness. And we're already like here, it's September. Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So it's been a hot minute.
It's been a hot minute, and it's been hard as well. Like, you know, everyone's been asking, like, what have you been doing? What have you been up to? You're like, just stuff.
Nothing much, just hanging out in my gyms. Yeah. Keeping it,
Good.
I have to keep it so like, I'm not good with secrets and I'm not good with not just,
Yeah.
it's like, what do you say when people go, oh, you've been quiet for a while, or what? I've got to go. Like, I can't, I just can't. I'm no good at it. I don't have a poker face. I can't hide my emotions. It's what you see is what you get. So having to keep this under wraps has been tough.
Oh my
been
God. I
really
can't
tough.
even imagine the few times I've had to sign like an NDA for work and it's people like, so what have you been up to? I'm like, well, I've been doing something, but I just can't tell you what it is. And that's like, because it's hard for me, as you say, to not say anything. You guys are amazing for not cracking.
Yeah.
Spilling the beans.
Well, we're pros now, obviously. Sorry,
yeah,
guys.
Yeah. So I can sign another one if you want. I'll sign another NDA for this.
Yeah.
I'll sign NDAs all day long now.
The next thing I'm signing is a big fat check.
Yeah.
I want. Come on, give me some coins. Give me the dollars, honey. Yeah.
So tell our viewers, how was it working on a show, being a part of something? I mean, obviously not being able to talk about it when we can touch on that again, but just, you know, the whole atmosphere, meeting people. How did you all get on? Like, how was it for all of you?
What do you want to?
You can go first.
I'll start with, it was the most incredible experience that I've ever had.
Fabulous.
And working with, because I think when you go on these shows, you never know who you're going to meet. I think you see a lot of TV programs, people not getting on. I think we were so lucky that we all get on.
100%.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
Really
amazing.
get on, and
100%.
yeah, that
It's that you wouldn't. Like when you were cast for it, were you like, oh, what's it going to be like?
I was more happy. For me, I was more like looking forward to meeting like other people that are in the same like mind frame as me.
Yeah.
You know, like because I've got friends that like I used to be a dancer. I've got friends that are dancers, and I've got friends in the theatre and stuff like that. So, but now going into a new world of like fashion and making and creating stuff, like I don't really have like friends that are on that same level.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I mean,
nice.
I do have creative friends, but not on the same as like sewing.
The same creative.
Yeah, the same creative outlet
Yeah.
as me. So I was like, I'm gonna meet another like 9 people that do the same thing that I do. So even if we're all doing
Amazing.
different things, they're like different. Even though we have all different styles, we're
Yeah.
still doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so I have like another 9 people I can bounce off or talk to, and you know, so
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was more excited to meet people on the same wavelength as me.
It's funny, isn't it? Because when your creative outlet is so kind of in one journey,
Yeah,
we are instinctively drawn to other creatives, aren't we?
yeah, exactly.
But not everyone understands what fashion or sewing is like, or what it takes out of you. So to be around other people like that. What about you, T? Were you worried about?
Oh, I was completely worried. I think I was just thinking, how was I lucky enough to be even selected? I mean, because I follow a lot of designers and people were really good. So I was starting to doubt myself a lot, to think, my God, this is going to be hard. So I remember when we first all met and people were like, I'm a women's designer. I was like, oh, God, take me home now.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
happening? I had no clue. But thank to you opened that that WhatsApp, and it's just incredible that you can just ask one question and, you know, people answer, and yay.
I remember the day we got the WhatsApp group going. We were in M&S HQ. Thank you. Sorry, guys. And we were stood in that little semicircle moon thing they put us in to kind of like film like the shots, I suppose. And while we were waiting to set up, like it's just my phone was like going around, like put your number in the notes, put your number in your name. And then like as we were waiting, I was setting up the group chat. So I'm like, we are going to need to support each other through this. We're going to need to have each other's backs.
How fabulous, though, that you all got along and that you did support each other throughout that experience.
Yeah. Genuinely, I think there was some moments where I don't think I would have got through it if it wasn't for the group.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And so nice.
I have a quick question though. Like, who made the name?
Me.
Oh, okay. Of course.
I take it there's a pun involved.
Cerulean Blue Club.
Oh, there we go. Doesn't surprise me.
I mean, come on! It had to be something fashiony. It had to be something.
Of
I mean,
course.
we can
Popular
workshop the
culture,
name if we want to have a
colorful,
change. But I kind of feel like Cerulean Blue.
perfect.
Yeah.
No, can't say I'm surprised at all.
Yeah. I was that was me. I'm not usually one for taking credit, but
That was
come on.
Well,
Credit when deserved.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much. And that's the pod. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, it's been an honor.
So the first episode aired last night. You guys are like reeling from it, I'm sure, and people are coming out of the woodwork, and we're so proud of you. And you know, David was saying earlier, like, we want to buy things before your price goes up. Like, so are people just like, you know, showing you love, and how's it feel, and how's it been?
Yeah, I mean, T, do you want to go first on that?
So what was the question? What did you say again, John? Sorry, I didn't get.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying, as the show aired last night, and are people like coming out of the woodwork and just trying to show you support, and how does that feel, and how is it knowing that your sort of face is all over popular television?
I think it's incredible. I've had people that I have not had for like 7 years. And they're sending me messages like, good luck, amazing. And I'm like, oh my God. So there's people who behind the scene, they're watching your progress and they're supporting you. It really feels good, and it's just amazing. And I think for people to just be part of your journey has been good. But it's worrying because you usually behind the scenes, and now you are that person that people are saying, oh, we're watching you.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is weird to think
Yeah.
that people are just watching you.
It must be. I think I would really struggle with that.
Do you
Like
think?
being in
Really?
front of the camera and not being able to, as T says, like be behind the scenes. Like I would definitely have an issue with that.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't think you would.
I mean, no.
You're not Chris. Chris he's made.
Ready.
I came out of the womb looking for my light. I was like, where's the camera? And yeah, it's thing is, I'm not there's a very like fine line between being chill enough to understand that it's not real life at the same time as appreciating what an amazing opportunity it is. So I'm not fame hungry, I'm not camera hungry. I'm like just going with it, going with the flow, but at the same time I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm exactly the same. I think.
I feel like we all absolutely smashed it. We're going to a show tonight at London Fashion Week for Ryan. I'm sure we'll be posting pictures of that as well. So like, we're going to go support him.
Yeah.
Maria's got some amazing things going on. Paul's got some amazing things going on. We've all done so well, and I'm so proud of the whole group.
That's amazing.
And it is nice to have, like you say, like support from kind of family and friends, like you coming.
Yeah, that's so true. Because David, when I last saw you, you say to me, T, if you never need any help with your design, let me know. That was big to me, because I think I struggle a lot. You know, I'm always trying to make it, but to ask for help is not always easy. But you came to me and said that. Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, I'm part of something big.
Yeah.
People that
definitely.
will always be in my life as a designer to just help me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
100%.
another thing I was looking forward to, like being on the show, is that like I now have 9 other people that I can collaborate with.
Yeah.
You know, because like
Yeah.
again said, every one of us do something different. Like
Very.
Katie does swimwear, and I
Amazing.
don't do swim. I don't ever touch swimwear, but somehow we will find a way that
Yeah.
we will do something together. And like
Absolutely.
the shapes that you make of your garments, like
Next
I
level.
don't touch those shapes in my life, but somehow we're gonna find a way of
Yeah.
working together. And Chris, like I said before we started filming, my colors are really like autumnal and like muted, like
Mhm.
greens and like autumnal earthy colors. And
Yeah.
Chris is like pop of color, so that's why I'm wearing my
In homage.
jacket today. In homage to you.
He's representing.
But yeah, I want
Yeah.
to do something with Chris, like
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
that I'm not used to normally doing. And
Right.
every one of us have a different style. So I've got 9 other people to collaborate with now. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, your community is growing. And you mentioned earlier meeting people like-minded and on the same wavelength, and it's nice to have that support. But it is a community that you're building, and who knows where it will go from there, what collaborations you may or may not do in the future, helping each other out or meeting each other's friends and building that as well. I mean, it's nice to be thrown together and get along and get the benefits out of it.
Yeah.
definitely.
I mean, it's kind of like same with you as well, though. You're saying, about T shapes, which are like next level, like my color use, which I think, is described is very illustrative of my personality. But the shapes that you make are very, they're so crisp, they're so perfect. Like the attention to detail with how you make is really inspiring. And I think like when you David did a piece where he took some tents. Was it army tents?
It's some 1960s army tent.
Oh, wow.
1960s.
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
I can't remember what. It was one of the wars, 1960s. I think I can't remember, but it's a 1960s army like half tent.
Okay.
So yeah, I go to a army surplus place and I look for rummage through and find the tents, and I just repurpose them into different garments.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
And it was just stunning. Like from the shapes, you've taken this huge tent thing and you've turned it into something so chic and so
Yeah.
it's just cool. It's just got an element of cool to it, and I think that's definitely what you bring. And it's like really, really inspiring. But I agree. I think the fact that we all have our own quite distinct style really helps with each other, because one of us would have done something different that the other one possibly hasn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which kind of like that's for me the biggest takeaway from the show. I've said it before, and I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. Is meeting you guys, 100%.
How fabulous!
I
is
think
that?
that's same with me.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because it's meeting people that gets you, that understand you.
Yeah.
And I don't have that in my WhatsApp group because I've got friends who don't understand what I do. But everybody on the group is just so incredible.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So was there as we're now past episode 1, a favorite part of episode 1 that you want to talk about?
Favorite person? Oh my.
Come on.
Oh my, yeah, me, Chris, and Paul. Yeah, that was my
Come
favorite.
on.
I think working with those guys was it's just everything what I wanted.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
You guys took.
We
you
just
took the absolute
vibed.
piss.
The
Like, you
energy
just-
was
Yeah.
same. Chris was
Amazing.
giving us with
Yeah.
his jokes. There was a lot of twerking. It was just incredible.
Oh, 100%. Like, if you can't twerk, you can't live. Do you know what I mean? I mean, obviously, we're recording this on Saturday, which is actually before the episode airs. So Paul John doesn't know
Oh, but spoilers.
the episode, but we're going to ruin it for him.
And that's fine. I think it's more important for our viewers to sort of experience you guys having a laugh and reminiscing on what was happening than trying to worry about spoilers
Yeah.
with me when I also don't.
Oh, no, you're not bothered. So, like, context clues and all that kind of thing.
Yes.
But by the time this goes out, John would have seen it and he'll understand what we're talking about.
Exactly.
But there were a few points when there was with the episode where T, Paul, and I were working together, and it was just an absolute blast. It was so good. Like, we really bounced off each other.
See, that's the thing is like with the whole filming thing is that I was obviously with my group of people, so I didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you know what I
okay.
mean? So I had no idea because obviously what I'm focusing on what like my team are doing.
Yes.
And then at the end of it, we all go around looking at each other's things and oh my god, but like actually watching it and
Yeah.
seeing how you guys actually operated, I was just like. Okay, yeah, you guys, yeah, that was cool. Yeah, you guys really did like, really well together.
Yeah.
Like, you guys had some fun. Like, I mean, we had fun. My group had fun as well, but the way that you guys worked together was
I think we just really bounced, didn't we? It just kind of worked at the time. Like, but you're so right. Like, when you're in like a little bubble.
Yeah.
Within a bubble.
Yeah.
Like, you get put into a team and then that's all you can see.
Yes.
With time restrictions and what you've got to do and stuff. So, seeing the episode and how it was, what the other guys were doing and how it was put together was really, really fun and interesting.
Yeah.
But when
the edit, because you wouldn't have seen that until you saw the premiere the other day.
Yeah.
Amazing.
No, didn't see anything.
Sorry, carry on.
And it was just fun. I really, really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole episode, but I enjoyed that task definitely.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and I feel like we produced something glorious. I mean, there was a bit where it didn't make the episode, but I'm going to say it anyway. There was a bit where T and I were on the desk and I needed to make some ties for your top.
Oh,
and
God.
I could not get these tie things to I was like, T, what am I doing? What's happening? What's going on? And like, you know when you get a safety pin and you try and put it through it wasn't
helping.
The
and
pin
you were
wasn't
just trying
pinning.
to help me finish this guy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so in the end I was like, I'm just going to fold and fold. So I was like, fold, zip, fold, zip, fold, zip. Yeah, it was really fun. And then when Mel B came and just casually started chatting to T.
Oh, were you dying? That's amazing.
I mean, how often, how when would you ever say I spoke to Mel B? I mean, you can see her in what, but I mean, to talk to you, that was the highlight as well of everything.
That's so cool.
I took away that. I've won.
Yeah.
Literally. I'm going to be using that every time. Hey, by the way, I spoke to Mel B. And...
Me and Mel B are besties. Yeah, exactly, yeah. But I mean, you two even, I remember like, I was obviously desperately trying to just get it done, at the time when she stood right next to me, trying not to freak out. Like, I've got a Spice Girl stood next to me.
Yeah.
Like her aura was...
She was cool.
Really cool. And like, she smelled amazing. And then the vibe that you two had was incredible. She smelled so
I
good.
believe it, but of all things to sort of reference, like I wouldn't expect that.
Yeah.
What, the smell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I feel like
She smelled like shmoney honey. It was amazing. Yeah, really, really cool. Obviously because this was going out, people should know. Although, do we want spoilers? Because you can watch it on catch up on ITVX. So should we give spoilers? Let's not give too many spoilers.
If you're gonna do a spoiler, just say spoiler alert. So
Yeah,
if you wanna start,
exactly.
just cover your ears.
We're here to talk about the episode. I mean, if
That's
not,
true.
then what are we here for, right?
In that case, spoiler alert, cover your
Yeah,
ears in
exactly.
3, 2, 1. The spoiler is that we won the episode.
We're not doing that? Okay.
Okay, sorry, John. Sorry. And yeah, it was. The emotions were high. Like, I was fighting the tears.
Really?
I mean, actually, at one point, I did start crying.
Oh my God.
And I think
Paul was crying, right?
Paul was crying. His headband kept rising up, so I was like, while crying, trying to pull his headband down, and then like we were hugging, and it was just, you were obviously the team leader at the time, and it was just like, there's a relief there that you feel like you represented your
Done it.
your
Yeah.
Team leader, yeah.
Definitely. I mean, it's because you never think so. I mean, surrounded by those incredible people, you just never thought you'd be in that position. So that was just the highlight of the episode.
team.
Yeah.
What about your favourite bit from the episode?
The whole episode?
Or just,
My favourite bit was
it's a toughie.
I don't know. My favourite bit was getting good compliments on my piece, my solo piece, because it was a summer dress. That's a spoiler alert again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Well, they did say it in the promo,
Okay,
so...
yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's a summer dress, and I'd never made a dress in my life before.
Wow.
So, like, when they first said it's like when we were doing like the audition for the whole show and everything, I was just kept banging on saying I'm a menswear, I do menswear.
Yes.
And when they said the first episode was summer dress, I was like, this is a setup. This is a setup.
And I'm out.
I was ready to go out. I was like, I'm out in the first round. And then when they said 6, in my head, I was like, when I came 6th place, by the way, I'm going to spoil alert, but I came 6th place. And to me, in my head, I was like, oh, no, that means I've won. I've won the round, because as long as I've got through doing something that I've never done before,
It's incredible.
I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just happy to get through. So I was like,
Yeah.
in my head, I was like, yes.
Well, it must be that
Really is
moment
that.
where you realize that you can do this and that you're not just like a one-trick pony or whatever,
Exactly,
and that
yeah.
you have more of a scope with your work and your capabilities, and it might open your eyes to things that you never would have even attempted to do
No, exactly,
at all. So in the
exactly.
future, you might be like, yes, of course I can make a dress for you, like no problem.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right?
I just thought,
Yeah, that's it.
it started making me think like, okay, so sewing is like learning a bunch of techniques, really.
Mm.
And then you just learn how to move like shapes. And,
Absolutely.
all
You
that
just
kind of-
apply those techniques to different things.
Different things. That's it.
Absolutely.
And then I was just like, after that round, I was like, oh, I can make a dress. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's now in the bag, repertoire. I'll put
Yeah.
that there.
You just like expand it, and then it opens so many doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Because you do a lot of women's wear. Don't
I
you?
do. I mostly do women's wear. That's what I initially studied in university. And menswear for me was always I don't know, I never went to school to learn how to make menswear kind of moment. And then, you do it the first time and you realize you can, similar to what you're saying.
Yeah.
But women's wear was my first thing I ever did, and studied in university. And I do a lot of like custom pieces for people. But that is like my first love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's nice. Well, maybe I can come.
Well, that's what I was going to
learn
say.
some
You're expanding your community and we're all, working together.
Yes.
But that's one of the things I love about it. It's kind of what T was saying earlier about you forget that it's not just you.
Yeah.
That there are other people that you can kind of connect with and kind of
ask
and support and reach out to.
And you should do. I mean, why not reach out to your network of people who have a similar interest, ask them questions, get their advice. It's nice to see things from a different angle that you wouldn't normally see things. It helps you grow as a creative and as a person. It's really important.
Yeah, very much.
But I think it's maybe it's a thing of some people are scared because of the gatekeepers.
Yeah, very.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they think. Why would someone help me? That's what I used to think. So I was just trying to like use YouTube things and get things myself, because like, well, if they're teaching me something, they're teaching me something from what they know. And they're giving me a bit of them, so that means I might be their competition or something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But was me, I'm totally opposite to that.
Sure.
Like, if someone asks me a question and wants my jacket pattern, I'm like, there you go. I can make it again because I made that one. So I'm like, you can have that one. I can do that again. So
yeah.
I don't mind. I give everyone information. That's why, again, I'm happy with this group that we're in, because no one's holding back. Everyone's just like, yeah. Everyone's just giving each other everything, and we're just helping each other out. And that's the kind of community I'd like to be in. And
I think it's because if you like with the gatekeepers, what are they gatekeeping? They're trying to do it for themselves. They think they're going to grow as a person. They're going to it's a selfish thing.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, we as creatives thrive in collaboration.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
So if you're restricting your own growth through restricting collaboration, you're actually hindering yourself. So it's a feedback loop. So I completely agree. I think the fact that we're all so open to helping. I don't think you've done menswear, have you, T? Have you done?
No. And I had a conversation with Sandeep about, she's quite good at bra making. And I was saying to her, do you know something that I want really to go and learn? And she says, I did a course. You could start with this. I've got some books if you want to. So I think, there's always somebody who's going, I've done this. You could do it like that. And
exactly.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely. We're like thriving as a group, I think. Definitely feel blessed.
That's wonderful. You'll have to come back together and do a big group collaboration.
Oh yes.
I would love it.
Yes. Nothing is stopping us now. I think I can see the future is bigger for us as a group. I think we're going to try and create, we're going to find a way to collaborate with brands or something, but we're going to try and create something
big
that represents our time at the show.
Yeah.
I love that. I think that's fantastic. And it's just so nice to hear you all saying such positive things about your experience with meeting people and getting to know everybody and wanting to maintain this WhatsApp group and collaborations. And you really just don't hear that very often. And then in real life, and then you put yourselves in the bubble, as you said, of this sort of M&S television show, and you'd think they were trying to like pit you all against each other. but to come out of it and say, well, actually,
Yeah.
that didn't happen.
Yeah,
and look
yeah.
how close we all are. I mean, that's really something special.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Definitely.
I think you never know when you go into places like this, or
No.
situations,
No.
like this, you're going to go, 'cause you're going into the unknown in every aspect, aren't you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, like I said before, I'll say it again, and ad infinitum, the best thing about the show is meeting these guys.
Well, that's
Without a doubt.
amazing, and just so wonderful to hear that you all have this respect for each other and this real strong bond that you're continuing to strengthen. Like, that's amazing. And again, like, as adults, it's not always so easy to meet people and connect on a level that is really near and dear to you. It's really special.
Yeah. I think my favorite part of the episode, there's a couple. I think we know.
I'm very curious.
There's a few absolute gems. Like, truly, they've done such a good job editing. I need to give them props because
they edited that amazingly.
I don't know how they've done it, and I don't know how they've done it so quickly. Like, they've done a really good job.
They had fun.
Well, per episode, you think, how long have they had per episode?
Oh yeah, true.
And then they've had to
like okay it,
and then go back through and then re-edit it and all that kind of
true.
Yeah, so just because I'm from editing these podcasts, I know how long it can take.
Yeah, true.
So no, they've absolutely smashed it. But there's a few gems. But my favorite of all from the episode, I'm not going to go too deep because I want you guys to enjoy it at home. Is there's one bit, I think slap bang in the middle. I'm clearly just having a break, and I'm just like, do you know what? I'm just going to chill for a bit, and I've got my cup, and I'm just like, chin chin everyone, and I just take a sip, and it's like, I'm not even there to sew. I'm just chilling out. It's just such an iconic me moment. I have to say, I'm going to prop myself for a minute. It's that's my favorite bit of the whole episode.
No, you are the most chill. You are the most chilled person there. Like, they will go,
Thanks,
designers,
T.
you got 1 hour left, and you just like, all right. I'm like, how is he not panicking? You are not. You're not.
You'll never see me flapping. You'll never see me panicking. It's not like
It's self-preservation.
I think it is self-preservation, but also it's the awareness that it's not real.
Yeah.
It's the awareness that life isn't in a microcosm of time. You know, it's like we're there to do a job, obviously, and to sew and to like try and better ourselves. Of course we are. And what an opportunity to be a part of, like to be on ITV and, you know, fight for an M&S job, like, it's great. But if I was to let myself get stressed at, oh my God, I've got 15 minutes, I've got 45 minutes, whatever it is, and I need to put this together and this together, I'm not doing myself justice because I can't see the bigger picture. So, and that's how I tackle life. Like, I like to have a very calm and observed view of life, so then I can make better decisions.
Fair enough.
That's from experience, I have to say, because 18-year-old me was not like this. Too busy dancing on the pole. That's not even a joke. I was a temporary go-go boy. I had very tiny hot pants and furry boots. But
I think the viewers might want to see that evidence of that.
Oh no, it was in like early noughts when cameras weren't a thing. Oh no, sorry. Showing my age.
I'm sure
now.
we can dig up a photo or two and put it on our socials.
Damn. Yeah, no, I just think I'm pretty chill.
You are. You're very collected. You are sort of viewing a situation and assessing it before I think most people realize they are what's going on, and you've already kind of figured out an action plan. Usually that not only works for you, but would work for the other people in the room. I think that's a real strong point that you have. And so
thank you.
You're welcome. And so I'm not surprised to hear you say, T, that he was so chill, because again, you've come in there, you've assessed the whole thing, or at least those 2 days or 3 days or whatever that first episode would have been filmed over. And you've kind of, I imagine, formed your action plan already, how you're going to move forward, but then also how everybody else would benefit if they moved forward in that way. And no doubt telling them all, trust me, I know what I'm talking. I don't mean me. You would be saying that. You know what you're talking about. So I would imagine that's kind of how it went down.
That's what I'm like.
That would be my guess. Obviously, I wasn't there, but knowing you as I do, that's how I would envision the whole scene was laid out.
Yeah, it's like you were spying.
Oh, Well, there you go. See, but this comes from obviously many things that we've talked
Yeah,
about.
of course. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I can't knock this over. Destination.
Yeah, no, it's very that. I think there was
Yeah.
a few times like in the green room,
Yeah.
in between.
That's why I'm like nodding, like I'm like, yeah, I absolutely agree with what you're saying because it's exactly what he did.
Yeah. Well, I'm not surprised. Genuinely, like, I mean, that is who you are and how you, I think, approach most situations and even things that we've done together. And I feel like that would just be sort of amplified in that bubble where you know that everything, as you say, isn't real, but you know everything that's there is in that space. There's
Exactly.
nothing else that's coming in, so it's even maybe easier to assess things. I don't know.
No, you're quite right. Like you kind of know that they're already going to have their limitations on what they're going to do because it's a closed set.
Yeah.
So you kind of just see it from right. Okay, so they've already worked out the peripherals. We only need to focus on the center.
Yeah.
But I mean, I remember there was a conversation you and I had, I think, in the green room on the green sofa, in between filming. I think lunch break. I think it was, and I can't remember the specifics of the conversation, but it was like, oh God, like it really is the time you get. It is the time you get, kind of thing. And I was like, it's cool. Like you smashed it.
Yeah,
Like,
you were. Yeah, you were like my therapist. Honestly,
the doctor will see you now.
I would come out and I'm like, oh my god, did I say something wrong? Did I come across as rude? Would anybody, would it be? I would just worry, and you just go, you were good, babe. And don't worry about it. Be you. Don't try to be anything that you're not because you're going to struggle more. So just go and give yourself what you do. And so that was really important for me to know that I don't need to be in a character. I just need to go and present myself and
very that. I mean, you're so authenticity, I mean, it's my thing anyway, but I just think generally when you're authentic, your authentic self, you thrive. And you're both so, I mean, we all are, but you're both such strong characters and super talents in your field that you can't get in your own head, because you need to thrive. Like you're stunning with what you do, and the fact that you've taught yourself is incredible in itself, so you can't let the voice in, because that's actually not your voice from a psychological point of view. It's the voice that's
David,
programmed
you were
into you.
same as well. You were so chilled. You were like,
he was.
Honestly, you are one of the most chilled person I know. It's nothing really ruffles you. You were just like going in and out, and
I just wanted to, because I was saying again, it's just I just wanted to have fun. I just came to. They found me to come and sew, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to come and sew.
But that's amazing.
Just have fun sewing, and then, like I said, meeting other people that sew as well. So I was like, let's just have fun doing what we know how to do, and that's it. So I was like, So even though there was that summer dress challenge, I was like, I'm just going to sew. I'm just going to sew these pieces of fabric together and have fun with people around me doing the same thing. And then, like, obviously, like whilst we were sewing, we were all like talking with each other, kind of like, how's it going? You're right. What you've had? So still communicating with each other and like just having fun. That's why I think I was a bit chill, because like I'm just doing what I would be doing in my studio, but just doing it with a different fabric or a different shape. So I'm just
with more people in the room.
In my head, more people, but people doing the same thing that I'm doing. So I'm like in my head, I was just like, I'll just be in my studio, but doing it with other people in my studio. Let's just think about it that way. So I was just like, let's just chill out and just do this. It's fun.
Yeah,
that's great.
I mean, there was parts. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like I was super chill. There's parts where I was just like, yeah, no. I mean, there's one part in the episode where you do hear me go, "I'm not cool." I'm not cool.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was just it was pretty chill. But thank you though. Thank you for that.
You are. I think that's what helps as well with the group, that we're all different. There's always somebody to bounce back, and there was a moment where we come out and you start talking. I will talk to you, then I will leave, then I'll talk to David. Then you see little groups, everybody talking to each other just to see where they are, and that was so good.
It's kind of like little mini well-being moments, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where you kind of go, right, are you okay? Do you need to chat? It definitely got me through it.
So just out of curiosity, just thinking about it now, like obviously Chris and I know each other well. I know all about you and your dopamine way of life.
Yeah.
And David, you've been saying that you are mentor, you were sewer, you did dancing before, but T, I don't really know much about your background apart from being self-taught. What's your sort of area of work and sewing and fashion? What's your whole deal?
I don't know. I love clothes. I mean, like these guys, I just love bright clothes, and it's you don't find them often. So that's why I learned to sew, because I wanted to create something that I like.
Nice.
That I can't buy from the shop. So it's been a journey to learn to do that. But so that's what ended up on the show.
So just a love of colorful, bold fashion, and just not being able to find it in the high street is what brought you into it, is what led for you to end up on the show.
It did, yeah. So when I turned 40, I found myself a single mother, single kids, COVID came, and sewing was, even though I wanted to learn to sew, but it was like probably a mental health thing, that it would take me away from what was going on around me.
Okay.
And so with that, the passion just grew and grew. And
because you've been doing it for
5 years later, we're here.
That's amazing.
Doing it for 4 years now, right? Is that?
Yeah, so for 4 years.
That's incredible.
In my late 30s, I was making accessories, little things, but I never thought I would ever make clothing. So that's...
Wow, I love that. That's a really...
It's such an achievement to have like 4 years... In 4 years, look at your journey, like how far you've come. I think it's incredible. You really should have like your props, because the shapes that you make with your clothes, the style... there's a blazer you made a little while ago. I can't remember how long ago it was, but it was a blazer you made, and one of the sleeves is super long and open. Stunning.
I think it's that you've got that wrap dress. I think it's a wrap dress that turns a different style. Like so many different styles with that. I was just like, how did you even think of that? Like, I was just, like I said, I've only made one dress in my life. So when I saw that, I was just like, how did you think that dress could do that and then that?
Oh, do you know, that means a lot. That means a lot, because I think self-doubt always goes. You're always like, oh my God. Oh,
no, it's next level.
Then when you hear this from you, it's just, it just means a lot.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
That's wonderful. And as you say, such an achievement. Well, I mean, for all of you all come from different backgrounds, and not everybody... plugging myself here, but not everybody at 3-4 years old is like, I'm going to be a designer. Like that's not really the reality of most of these things. So to have all these achievements, to come into it at a different point in your life and build it up, and especially in such a short amount of time, I mean, that's pretty
But amazing. I think also as creatives, we are inherently programmed to question what we do, and to kind of go, oh, that's terrible, why have I done that? That's weird. I've made this in a funny way, or you critique yourself so over and over that it becomes like, or it can become self-crippling.
Yeah, that's so true.
But that's also what makes us social, because we love to praise others, but we'll critique ourselves. So we help each other. Kind of
go around that circle
to get out of the mud, kind of thing, and kind of realize just how talented we are. From 4 years worth of sewing, and you make the most incredible things. That's like, you take your props, like own it. That's absolutely smashed it.
It's also like another contestant, Katie. She blew me away. Katie,
incredible,
blew me away, because she's got like this whole business going, but she's also like a let's say a fairly new sewer.
Yeah,
and then she just made this incredible business. Like it's just she's killing it, and I'm just like, I'm looking at her, but I started doing this like 2012, started learning how to really like get a machine or so. I've been doing this for a while, and you've been like, again, the review tea is like, you've only been doing this like with clothing for 4 years, and you've made a business, and I'm just still here like, what am I doing?
I've blinked and you've got a business going. Yeah.
I've been doing it for a while, and I've not even thought about business side of stuff. I'm like, okay, well, this is
She is great.
So I'm just like, okay, I need to get a bit of what you guys are doing. I need a bit of that, I need a bit of that flavor, so I can start doing a business rather than just be like, I'm just sewing.
Well, does that become part of the? Sorry.
Oh no.
Does that part of the self-critique thing?
Yeah.
Because do you not feel business worthy.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm just like, I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be crap at that. I'm not going to. So I'm just kind of, I just kind of keep myself
Let me
back.
get my charger.
But then,
Sure.
but then seeing like Katie and then T doing it, I was just like, oh no, I can do that because they're doing it. So I must be able to do it. So
Yeah.
they've seen them do that has made me go, okay, yeah, no, I have to get on this now. I can do this.
It would be a real shame for you. It wouldn't be a waste of your talent, but to not capitalize on your talent because you, as we mentioned before, you turned a tent into a range of men's clothing.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, do you know, like, come on, like, you take your props because you can and you should. Yeah, you could do what others do, but you're right. Like, Katie, absolutely smashing it. Like, she runs that from home. She is so slick and so professional and so talented. Ryan's in London Fashion Week. Got a show which is incredible.
Dalen
is next level. Like, I look up to Dalen. Like, that's where I want to be. He is so. He's got like a really sharp way of looking at fashion. Like, it's wouldn't you say like
really
it's
eclectic.
eclectic, but like graceful. There's just so much in it. He's fast and he has a really nice, it doesn't even do it justice, has a really sharp eye.
That's it.
Okay.
Sharp eye.
He's so talented.
Like,
I mean,
pattern matching and in the amount of time that he's got them, he's like pattern matching, and the way he just works with the fabric, the way he makes the fabric work is just, I can't. The first episode, when you see the first episode, like,
oh my God, you'll see.
And it's out. It should be. Well, it's going to be out when you see it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the dress,
the goddess dress.
Oh my God,
amazing.
I can't.
But again, like, going back to community and bouncing off people and collaborations, like, you know, now you're all giving praise to all these people that you've connected. That you've connected to, and how nice is that to recognize their strengths and try to maybe take a little bit from each person. And as you say, like, you know, you're not doing a business. Maybe now is the time to do a business. You might not have thought that had you not met T or Katie or other people.
Exactly.
And how nice is it to have these moments and build on this experience with all these people? Like, it's.
But that's one thing I love about it, is because we're all, okay, you know, we have stated we're all different. We all have very different ways of working and different style aesthetics, and we're all, as creators, all on different parts of the same journey. But then you look at people like Dalen, who made the goddess dress in episode 1, and you're like, you made that in the same time frame that I made what I made, and I hate it, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, however we think of ourselves, different to others, you know.
But we all have our strength.
Yeah, and then you look at people like Sandeep,
but you forgetting the amount of I think that's the thing. You don't see what you did.
Yes.
Your creation was amazing.
Oh, thanks,
I
guys.
swear to God, people are going to fall in love with that. There was so much detail that you went through.
I mean, I did, you know, to take my own props for a moment, I did make the fabric before I made the dress.
Oh, wow.
So I had to, because I was after like a striped look, you'll see it. They didn't have what I wanted, so I had to make it myself.
But then you're sitting here, rightfully so, saying, you know, this Dalen made this goddess dress in the time that I made that and I hate it. But then you're, now I know this, you already are discounting the fact that you had to create your own material. So it's not like, you know, you made that dress and I had the same time and look how, like, it's, no, I had to assemble my fabric in the same amount of time. And that doesn't happen in a few seconds. It's not like you pulled it off a roll, cut a piece, and like you had to put it together. You can't discount.
Oh no, I'm not discounting it. I mean, like, it's the thought process that goes into it, isn't it? You kind of go of like each other, like you kind of do, and like I was going to say about Sandeep, but she's got her own fabric shop and it's incredible, and she's not used to making clothes as such. She does make them, obviously, but that's not her kind of angle. But she's kind of getting more into it, kind of similar with T, like with how she's kind of getting more and more into it.
Oh, she's so good.
Her sewing techniques and her is perfect. The attention to detail is next level, you know.
Well, but again, and I'm hearing the same sort of themes running through, that, you know, you're this group of people, you've all there was how many of you? 9, 12, 10?
10.
And it sounds like each of you have a strength, a specific area. It might overlap with some of you, but what you're good at a certain thing. And you're all kind of in awe of these things these different people can do because it's not your area of expertise or your strength. But you learn from those things, you grow from those things. So it's nice it's nice to know that you've been thrown into this place and you can draw from all these different areas or at least praise other people for what they can do because it might not be a strength of your own. But that is the best part about it, I think. That's what I'm hearing is this continuous comment on other people's strengths and areas and praise. And it's really nice to hear.
No, agreed.
So
nice.
It sounds like you've had a really wonderful overall experience. And I know we're just sort of, episode 1 is just aired, so that's kind of where we're going to leave it at. But was there a takeaway from this sort of first episode, whether it be the edit you watched the other day or even the filming of it back in April, that really, I don't know, has been an interesting point for yourself or changed your mind in some way or how is the episode 1 affected you or impacted you?
Oh, good question. You guys
if
first.
at all, maybe not, but
Yeah,
there
true,
might
of
have been a
course.
moment where you thought, oh, that was when I realized like I could do this or I don't know what, but or something changed. Or is there anything that you would say you've taken a takeaway from this first moment, this first episode?
I think it's just don't be afraid for any challenge. We were asked to do that in a certain amount of time. So as a designer, it's, you don't be afraid to take any challenge. It's just going to come here and there. You're good enough is whatever what you do, just take that challenge and have a go. Until you have a goal, you'll never know your strength. So I think that's all I could take away from.
That's
I mean, that right there, you're good at that little cusp bit there, that little you're good enough.
Yeah.
That's the takeaway right there.
That's excellent.
It's like it wouldn't be called a challenge if it wasn't going to challenge you. Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. So they've called it a challenge for a reason. So if it was gonna be easy, then I mean, why would we be doing it?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
So I was just like, that's one thing I was like, from the first episode, I was like, well, I never made a dress, so this is challenging me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try my best at it. And then when I came at my position and I got through that round, I was like, I won the challenge for myself. For myself, I'm like,
it was like a personal achievement.
Yeah, a personal achievement. That was it. Yeah, a personal achievement where I've won the challenge because I've challenged myself to do something and I got through. So
yes.
I was just like, so from the first episode, I just learned that challenges are meant to challenge you and you're supposed to go through it and get, do your best to get through that challenge rather than fold and go, you know what, this is not my thing. So I'm just going to be, okay.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you're rising to the challenge and you're actually making it through. That's a real personal achievement. But what a nice thing a memory to have and a feeling that you might revisit in the future if you're faced with something you've never done before. You might think, well, actually, I made that dress and I won.
Yeah.
So for yourself. So therefore I can do this new thing that I'd never done before.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's pretty amazing.
That's really good. Yeah.
I think the takeaway for me from episode 1, but just generally as a general rule from the whole experience, is that comparison is the thief of joy. And if we spend our life comparing ourselves to others, you're missing out on personal growth.
Oh my God! Now that's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God! This was one of the
100%.
moments.
That's that.
But I would if I could.
That's it. You nailed it.
That's it. That's cut, print, done.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I think I spend most of my life doing that, thinking, it's. I think I come from a background where, like in Zimbabwe, you got to. You're 21, you got to have a degree by a certain age, get married, get all this. Have you got a house? Have you got a car? What car? So things are like that. And so you sit down and you are not in that box and you're comparing that, I wish I would do. Not forgetting that, that's not your season. Your time is going to come somehow.
Exactly.
Some people's time came in their 20s. I'm now in my 40s. I feel like this is now my season where I can go and explore what I want. So I think it's right. You can spend most of your time comparing that you're not good. And if you're not careful, that's it, you're done.
Yeah.
But now it's like we were in the show, and everybody's different, and that's their strength. Your strength is somewhere else. They can't do what you can do.
Yeah.
So
There is only one of you, and no one can be you.
No.
So be as authentically yourself as you possibly can.
So,
Yeah, that's definitely my takeaway.
I think that's all from the three of you. That's pretty impressive takeaways. So
Yeah,
I think,
thank you very
good
much.
for you all.
Thanks,
Now,
John.
As we are running out of time,
Yeah.
just because I'm very curious, because I
Go
know the show was...
Here we go. This is where he drops the bomb, people.
Well, it's not even fashion related.
Go on.
The show is an M&S show. I want to know, how was the food on set?
Oh, actually,
Because I love shopping in my local M&S. So,
Yeah.
was it spectacular or was it a bit of
It
a
was
letdown?
pretty
Be
good,
honest.
actually. No, it was pretty. There was a few, but I didn't eat everything, so I don't like pork and stuff. But
But Percy Pig was everywhere.
Oh,
everywhere.
amazing.
Percy Pig was
is it
everywhere.
Colin the Caterpillar? Is that the other
No,
one?
isn't that the cake?
No, it was
No.
the cake. Colin wasn't there. Colin didn't
Oh.
join the party.
No.
but Percy and Fizzy Percy, Tip and Pigtails,
Yeah.
they had all variations of
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
Percy Pig and his friends were there, so that was great. But the food in general, the food was good. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed the.
It was catered well.
Yeah, it's catered.
I feel like that's just something people would think about because it's M&S.
Yeah.
And who's going to talk about the food? Because everyone wants to know about all the fashions. But
Yeah.
I want to know about the
Yeah.
food.
This isn't just Dress the Nation. This is M&S, Dress the Nation.
It literally says that right there.
Yeah, there we go. Is that what it says?
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
M&S
yeah.
Destination.
Yeah, there we go.
So, we had to mention it at least once. So if not starting off, then we'd come to it at the end. But I just was very curious. So it's good to know. Because as I say, I'm a big fan of, the food hall. And
No, they did well. They did well to
They did
cater
very
it.
well.
okay, good. Because you all deserve the best. So I'm just, wanted to know.
Did some good burgers, I think it was. Little tiny little food thingies. It was great.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
But, it sounds, you all seem to have had a really positive takeaway from this experience. And as I mentioned earlier, you've met some fantastic people. You've built your community. You're growing it. You're bouncing ideas off of people. I'm looking forward to seeing all the episodes because it sounds like there's some really fun moments that you don't understandably want to give away, spoilers. But I feel like just that in itself is super fun and interesting. And so I'm, looking forward to hearing more about it, and obviously our chats and different things like this. And it's so nice to meet new people. It sounds like it's been a really, really positive, really exciting time. And it's helped all of you either learn something about yourself or grow a little bit. And that in itself, you're all winners. That's wonderful.
Thanks, babe.
Thank
Then,
you,
but I mean it. How often do you get to come together with a group of people and get along really well and build relationships that you plan to take forward
quite rare.
and grow off of them and bounce ideas off of them? There's so many things to add to that list. It's not just one, it's multiples. When do you really have that opportunity, especially when you're out of school as an adult, you have your life, you have a job, you have to survive. You don't get those opportunities very much. So the fact
that's why it's such a, we feel properly blessed to have been on the show.
That's what I'm saying, right? You were given that opportunity and you've all, it appears, made the most of it and it worked out in your favor.
Yeah.
That's very rare.
Yeah,
and
it is rare.
It's special. It's nice.
And obviously we also won in the sense of how many people applied for the show.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Only
Absolutely.
us 10 got picked. So that's we won that lottery to become.
You did.
friends. You know
It's
what I
You
true.
really did.
Yeah.
That's a good way of putting it, actually. We won the lottery to become friends.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
It's really, I mean it. I'm being serious. I'm genuine. It's not an everyday opportunity and it's a really wonderful thing. You've got to think of it like that. That just doesn't happen every day. You don't get those opportunities. It's really special and it's nice for all of you. I think it's great.
And it's also nice because Vernon and AJ were presenting, sorry. And it's nice to be in a room with someone taller than me.
I know. Usually is the case for me as well.
Yeah. So it was just like a nice little touch on, oh, hi Vernon, hi, how you doing? Still can't believe that man is 50. Jesus.
It's
mind
crazy.
blowing.
But yeah.
Is there anything that, because we're coming to the end of the app, is there anything that you guys want to plug or say or put out there into the ether and manifest?
I'm just loving that you guys have created a podcast for fashion. You don't get much. There isn't that much there, and I just hope you're gonna get bigger and bigger, and people wanted to come and listen to you because what you've created
thanks,
is
babe.
so
Thank
good.
you. That is so
Thank you.
kind.
I
Thank
second
you.
that because, like,
Thank you.
I as soon as Chris told me he was doing the podcast, I was like, yes, amazing. Now I can't wait to listen. And then I was like, can I be on there?
We love having guests.
you can.
Our
Podcast
first official
before.
guest.
Yeah. Kicking
I've
it
never
off.
done one before, so I want to come and do a podcast. I
Oh,
was
well,
like,
thank you for
and I'm so
being
happy.
here.
This is the first one I'm ever doing.
Well, that's
First of many, I have no doubt.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
clearly.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Oh well,
my
that's...
Instagram is just if you want to get me on your podcast.
I mean, give your Instagram so if you want to.
yeah, like obviously we'll put it on the posts and everything.
put
but
it out
please,
there,
like plug it now, like make everyone know, and like that's part of this whole gig.
Yeah, your rates per hour are now 1,000 per hour.
A minute.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Bit cheap. Sorry.
Yeah, no, my Instagram's at by David Olani, and yeah, just come take a look.
Yeah. Nice. T. Did you want to plug your Instagram while it's on so people can go and find you? I mean, we're going to tag it in the video.
That would be good. That would be really good. I mean, any publicity is what we need right now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, feel free. What is your Instagram handle?
With T.
There we go. Underscore, isn't there at the end?
Yeah, so WITHTEE _.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Lovely.
That's right. I remembered. Thank you. Yeah, and next episode is going to be quite exciting. It's going to be in October, as you know, it's monthly.
Yeah.
The next episode is quite exciting. We're hoping to get a very special guest on, one of John's friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave the teaser. I'm going to just drop it in there.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to be very exciting. It's London Fashion Week at the moment.
Yeah.
And then Paris directly after.
No, it's London, then Milan, then Paris.
That's the one. Yeah.
Wow.
God, I went the wrong way around. Sorry, peeps. So then the next one is going to be second week of October for mid-October release because someone's in Rome for their birthdays. So.
Okay.
No bit.
Well, we did know about that, did we?
No.
Well, I've not
Nobody's heard
mentioned it.
about it.
I've barely mentioned it. I mean, right. So I'm going to be in Rome. No. Okay. Yeah. So thank you very much for listening.
Yes.
It's been a huge joy having T and David on the episode.
Thank you so much for being here and being a part of our conversation. It's so nice to meet you both. Thank you.
And you need to connect with them. You need to keep an eye on these people. They are top of what they do. They're so talented and so impressive. And they're just really nice people. I wouldn't be talking to them if they weren't. I have a certain standard to meet. So yeah, go forth and connect with all the people from the show because they're absolutely amazing. I'll tag it in the comments and in the video as well, so you can kind of get to them easily. Thank you very much for listening, and see you next month.
Yes, we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.